Social Security timing should be part of larger financial plan. In the 1930s, when Social Security was signed into law, it was a pretty straightforward process for eligible retirees. There wasn't a difficult decision about when to file for benefits. You had to be. Today, it's far tougher to pin down exactly when you should file, even if you only consider age, which you shouldn't. You can take your Of course, some people don't have much choice. They claim at 6. There's also the fear factor: will Social Security be solvent when it's time for you to start collecting? The number of Americans. And then there are always those who really don't give the whole thing much thought. They're tired of working, or they just do what their parents did. In many cases, still, most of the people I see do fret over the filing decision. They'd like to think. Before you go to the trouble, though, you should know that Social Security benefits are designed to be actuarially equivalent for a person with an average lifespan. Which means it shouldn't. There are, however, many external factors that can greatly affect what you, as an individual, actually receive. Taking those things, if you are not well or have a family history of heart disease, cancer, or some other illness, you may want to retire and take your benefits as early as possible. That way you can enjoy. If you're married, one of your primary concerns is probably what will happen to your spouse if you die first. When one spouse dies, if the higher earner in the family is one with a poor family history of longevity, you should plan early in case delaying is not an option and you have to claim a smaller benefit. Back in Ida May Fuller's day, Social Security benefits were exempt from taxes. That's no longer, because many people now retire with a significant amount of savings in a tax-deferred retirement account. This is an important consideration. If you're getting before you decide to delay claiming to save on taxes or to get a higher Social Security payment down the road, you should be sure you have enough income to cover your current expenses without drawing too much from your retirement savings. You'll likely want to. If leaving behind something for your children is a priority, you could use your Social Security income to make that happen. One way would be the critical thing to remember is that your Social Security filing decision can't be made in a vacuum. It should be Take your time, think it through, and don't hesitate to ask for help from a qualified financial advisor. Kim Franke Falstad contributed to this article. Comments are suppressed in compliance with industry guidelines. This article was written by and presents the views of our contributing advisor, not the Kipalinger editorial staff. You can check it by copyright 2019, the Kipalinger Washington editors.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up in the park.